And good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Your Body, Your Health. I'm your host, Paul Ashbrook with Ashbrook Audiology and Hearing Aid Center. As always, thanks for tuning in here to BTW 21 for all the great local programming. Have another wonderful show for you this evening. Have three beautiful ladies with me. They certainly make me look a lot better. They're all from Valley Hospice, and we're going to be talking about Valley Hospice a little bit and this big, huge event that they have going on tomorrow night. And it's a big deal for these ladies. They're raising money for a special cause, and we're going to talk about that this evening as well. So we have with us Kim Chitwood, who's the hospice nurse liaison, Brent Hagens, who's the outreach provider representative, and Sherry Gibson, who's the volunteer resource coordinator. So let's talk about this big event that we've got going on and what it's all about and what Mountain Valley Hospice has to do with it all. Whoever wants to go may start.
Well, it's called Handbags for Hospice, and it's an event that typically has been held in North Carolina, and we do it every other year. And this year, with having the new Martinsville location, we wanted to bring this event to Virginia. And what we'll have is we'll have signed celebrity handbags from different celebrities that have donated handbags. We will have other items like we have Richard Petty's signed hat. We have a signed tire from Casey Kane. We have gift certificates from local restaurants. We have Mary Kay products. We have 31. Kim, we've got numerous things.
Vera Bradley, a lot of the local restaurants such as Serendipity, Hugo's, El Nortino's, that's just to name a few. There'll be gift certificates there, the silent auction. People will be able to write their name, their phone number, what they would be willing to bid, and then someone can come along and bid against them. It's really going to be a lot of fun.
And there's going to be sports memorabilia there as well that's going to be up for auction also. And as we were talking about it this morning at our meeting, that a lot of these things are available for Christmas. And, think about the person who likes to collect things. There could be an item here that would be a great Christmas gift for somebody as well. So where is the event going to be held? How do folks get involved with the event?
The event's going to be held at Piedmont Arts, and it starts at 6 p.m. tomorrow night, October 20th. Tickets are on sale now for $20. If you buy an advance ticket, you are put in for a drawing for a $100 Visa gift card, which is absolutely wonderful, especially with the shopping season coming up. Tickets are on sale at our Martinsville office. It's located on East Church Street at Patrick Henry Mall. They're $20, like I said, or you can call the office at 403-4764.
If you wait until tomorrow, if we have tickets left, because we are only selling 150 tickets, but if you wait till tomorrow at the actual event, they're $25, and your name does not go in the drawing for the $100 gift certificate. So, Visa gift card. So we are asking that you get those tickets tomorrow before 6. If you have my cell phone or Kim's cell phone, which a lot of people do, if you call us, we'll be glad to zip a ticket out to your office. We've been delivering tickets and picking up gifts, and if we have any local venues that want to contribute a donation, we are still glad to come and pick those up as well. But we have everything for everybody's price point. So if you come out tomorrow, we will guarantee you a good time, and we will guarantee you will find something that you want to take home. There will be, like Kim said, a variety. We are overwhelmed at the community and the way they have supported this. And the reason we're doing this to begin with is to raise money for hospice patients. Not everybody has insurance and not everybody has a payer source, but we want to guarantee that everybody gets that end-of-life care. And so we go and we do hospice care for everybody. Nobody is excluded. We are a nonprofit. So we want to make sure that everybody gets that end-of-life care, gets that comfort care, just like that $1 million mansion on the hill. If you don't have a home, if you don't have a payer source, you're going to get the same care that $1 million mansion individual does. We're going to make sure of that.
Yeah, and hospice care, for those of you who may not know, is one of the best things out there. And we'll kind of talk a little bit about what hospice is, but there are folks, like you say, that may not have the funds to be able to do this, but hospice is here for everyone, and they want to help everyone at this stage of their life. And so let's talk about what hospice really is and how folks out there can use these services.
Okay. Well, hospice is for patients who have a life-limiting or terminal illness to where their life expectancy is expected to be 6 months or less. That means if you take a look at someone today, based on their disease progression, would you expect that they may not be here in 6 months from now? And if that is the likelihood, then more than likely they would qualify for hospice services. That involves having a nurse, a social worker, a chaplain. It also involves having a home health aide that can help with baths. We are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't mean we're actually at the home 24/7, but we're available to make those house calls. It helps to keep them to be able to be at home so they can avoid emergency room visits, they can avoid hospitalizations, they can avoid doctor visits, because a lot of our patients cannot get out of the home. Now, one of the most important services that we have, and it's also a requirement from Medicare, is our volunteer services. And Sherry was going to talk about the need where we need to have more volunteers in the Martinsville and Henry County area and Patrick County area. We have really been growing the past few years with the opening of our Martinsville office. We are expanding more into Franklin County. We're expanding more into Pittsylvania County, into the Danville area also, as well as we're completely still servicing all of Patrick County, all of Henry County too. And by Medicare requirements, we do need to have the volunteer services, and that's why we'd like for Sherry to be able to talk some about what that has to offer too.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that, because this, for the most part, is volunteer organization that that uses these services. So, what is the need for volunteers? How can someone become a volunteer?
Okay.
What are you looking for there?
Well, our main thing is that we are looking for volunteers, patient family volunteers, to go out into the homes. That is the main thing. We have a huge need where they can go out and provide respite care. Respite care is where they can go into the home up to just 2 hours, and they can go and sit so that the caregiver can do something as simple as going and taking a bath, taking a nap, getting away for a very limited time just to kind of refresh themselves. The other thing that they can do is run errands for them. Say they don't get out to go to the grocery store, they don't want to leave, so we can do that for them as well. Or we can sit in the home and let them go to the grocery store, drugstore, run pay a bill, something simple. One thing that our volunteers do not do is provide the personal care, the feeding, the bathing. That's what our aides are for. So we have that complete full circle services provided to them. The patient family volunteers also, one of the main benefits is they are there to provide care for that caregiver. Not so much the patient, because at the time that sometimes that we get them, they're already bedbound. They may not be able to ambulate and get around. So we're there for that caregiver. That's our part of our complete circle of services, so that we can nurture them.
Now, how could someone get involved and become a volunteer here? How would they do that?
We have 2 days worth of training, so they are trained. There is a criminal background check that they have to complete so that the family knows that we're confident that this person coming into your home is safe. And they complete a 2-day training, which is required by Medicare, and then they are certified to be a patient family and or office administration volunteer. Those people can come into our office, answer our phones, do filing, help with labels, help with mailings. They will have some HIPAA information. That's why they're required to do the training. So that's why we cover them and let them come to the office and help us as well. And of course, I've got some things here on the table. We have craft volunteers. We have prayer shawls. Our prayer shawls are given to every patient. And if you can imagine all the counties that we serve, that's a lot of prayer shawls during the year. Our red, white, and blue here on the bottom is for all of our veterans that we give a red, white, and blue prayer shawl to, and we pin them. Mountain Valley Hospice Hospice provides a We Honor Veterans pin. We try and get a volunteer that is also a veteran, so we're in need for veterans who want to volunteer so that they can go in and provide that service. We coordinate with the family. It's a very special service, and they can salute them. And a lot of times, they may not be able to do anything, but they can still salute at the end of life. And it's very, very special. So we have that. We have monthly crafts, and I brought a couple crafts that we do to give out just a ray of hope, a smile on their face. And then, of course, we have lots of other activities, special activities, our memorial services that come up in each office. Fundraisers, booths, handing out our brochures, talking to people out in the community, because that is our marketing, the people that we service. And most of the time, a lot of our volunteers have been serviced by us and want to give back. And so that is, if you want to volunteer, call the Martinsville office, call the Stewart office, and talk to April Ham.
Cool. And I think Doug is going to be having that up on the screen here numerous times as far as the phone number is concerned. But this big event, again, is designed around folks who don't have the means whether they don't have any insurance or whether they don't have the means, private pay-wise, to be able to provide for these services. And how reticent is that? How much of a need is there in the communities today for that type of issue?
You would think with the Affordable Care Act that it wouldn't be as prominent of a need as in the past, but it's still a need because you have individuals out there that don't know what's available to them. They're not familiar with the process to get the Medicaid, to get what they need. So in order for Kim to go out and do the consult, for the nurses and the social workers to go ahead and do that admission and get that care and get that service started, we use these funds to go ahead and get that process started. And then we have social workers that can go behind the scenes, work with that person one-on-one, get them started in getting that Medicaid approval started, or whatever they qualify for. It may be a veteran's benefit that they need. So we have skilled social workers that can eventually, hopefully, get them what they need as far as a payer source, but you don't want to delay the care. So these funds are there, whether it's for the first few weeks, first month, a period of few months, or the entire time we have them. We just want to make sure that everybody that we have that comes in our service area that needs hospice gets that care.
And let's let folks understand, too, that if you have any insurance, whether it's Medicare, Medicaid, whatever you might have right now, many of these programs already cover this type of situation.
Exactly.
But it's those folks who don't have it. That's what this event is about, to help raise funds so that these folks can get this specialty type of care that's involved. Because once someone is submitted or admitted into hospice, everything's covered.
Correct.
As far as the care and the things that happen with this.
The care, medications related to the diagnosis, medical equipment that's needed, supplies such as diapers, pads, wound care supplies, Ensure, different things like that.
And so this is not an inexpensive process. There are costs involved, and being able to provide these services for folks who don't have any other means is just a wonderful ability that you guys have.
And we
I think it's a
also
great
have
thing.
other services like our Pet Peace of Mind. Say you have a hospice patient that has a dog that they want to keep in the home, but they can't afford to take care of that dog. Say that dog needs to go to the vet. They can't afford that, or they can't take that dog to the vet. We also take and cover the vet care. We cover the cost of the food, whatever they need to be able to keep that pet in that home with them to their last dying day. We're going to make sure that that pet's by their bedside. After the fact, if they don't have family, excuse me, or friend that would take that animal, then we find somebody within our community, within our network that will take that animal. We're going to find it a home. We're going to give that patient that peace of mind that you can have that animal with you by your bedside, and then after you've passed away, we will find your baby, for all lack of a better word, your baby, a home. So we use funds for that as well, our Pet Peace of Mind.
What a great program. That's very nice. Yeah, that's one of the, sometimes it's something that families don't think about in these situations, and that pet has emotions too, and very big attachments to that family member. So.
Well, and it's a comfort. You know, your pet is a comfort measure. So
Sure.
if you're sick and you can't have your pet, that just makes your last days even worse. You know, if you've been given a terminal diagnosis, and then you find out I can't take care of my pet, and I've got to find a home for it, and you know, that just adds to the worry and the stress of that patient. They've already got enough. So.
And I know there's many other programs that you guys provide in this whole hospice care umbrella here. So there's a lot of things involved there, but all of these things cost, and that's what this fundraising is for, to help all these programs to be able to continue.
Right.
Well, let's take our commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more about this event that's coming up tomorrow. That's Thursday, October 20th, and we'll talk more about it here in just a moment. So stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
Hi, I'm Rodney Billings with your Neighborhood Network, inviting you and your family to come by BTW 21 at 2670 Virginia Avenue for Family Fun Night.
The Community Fellowship is partnered with BTW once again for the Fall Family Fun Night that we're having on October the 31st. We're going to have free hot dogs and popcorn and candy, as well as a cruise-in. Come be a part of it.
So come on by the Neighborhood Network for Family Fun Night, October the 31st from 6 until 9. Special thanks to all of our gold sponsors.
Hearing healthcare has changed forever. Life as you know it will never be the same. An all-new approach will let you hear 30% better in difficult environments with all-new patented technologies working in harmony with your brain. This new technology has created less effort, more recall, and a better ability to understand in difficult environments. This truly changes everything. Call us today for more information on these new technologies. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is growing fast with a new location now open in Martinsville. Come in today and we'll give you up to $4,000 more for your trade. Plus get 2 years complimentary maintenance with every vehicle purchase. With our guaranteed credit approval, you could be driving a new car today during the summer clearance event. These offers, this opportunity will end without notice. So get here fast. The all-new Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Martinsville, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road, or visit theblueridgeway.com.
Hey guys, it's Ashley and Travis here again at Everything Outdoors to remind you that fall is right around the corner. Now is the time to schedule your appointment for lime seeding and aerating. Fall is also prime time to plant your trees and shrubs. Less time watering means more time out there enjoying those cooler days. Does your lawn need a little makeover but you're not sure where to start? Take some photos and bring them down. Let us help you design the landscape that not only looks beautiful but will work well with your space. Here at the nursery, Mom's pansies and fall vegetables are growing and will be ready just in time as the summer winds down. Call or stop by and see us at Everything Outdoors.
Auto Rehab in Stanleytown. Dependable and trustworthy. Auto Rehab, your area's certified auto repair shop. Using state-of-the-art equipment for all your transmission and engine needs. From the simple oil change, tune-ups, to diesel repair for all makes and models. Auto Rehab is your local, dependable repair shop. Located behind Stanleytown Elementary School. Just follow the signs to Auto Rehab.
For Memorial Hospital of Martinsville and Henry County, hometown means commitment to our community. It can be seen in our mission to deliver high-quality care close to home, experienced through new services and cutting-edge technology, and felt in the dedication of our doctors and staff to their neighbors and friends. Memorial Hospital of Martinsville and Henry County. Hometown healthcare builds a healthy community.
And welcome back to the program. Glad you stuck around. Again, we have all these beautiful ladies from Valley Hospice here with us this evening. They've been talking about the big event that they have planned tomorrow night that's going to be going on at Piedmont Arts. And it's a handbag auction, but just an auction in general because there's so many items beyond that. And let's kind of throw out some of the big names of things that have been donated and folks who have actually autographed stuff for us, because it would be really be amazing for folks to know some of these names and what's going to be available here.
Well, we're going to have some items from an autograph book by Nicholas Sparks. We have a Richard Petty hat that he autographed. We have pocketbooks by Lee Merriweather, Dana Delaney, Anna Woods with a new TV series, Fall in Water. We have pocketbooks from all three of those. We also have a CD and special package from Toby Mack, and we're very excited about that. There's so many things. We have over 70 items. We're pushing close to 100 items. More things are coming in. There's just so many things. It's just going to be wonderful.
And we're just wanting the community to come out and help support them. Dr. Zimmer and his band will be playing tomorrow night. It's going to be catered. Preston Ridge Winery will be there serving wine. So there's a lot of local folks involved with this.
Our food is catered by Sweet Cakes.
Sweet
Look at
Cakes,
that.
oh,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a weak point for me. We won't go there too far. But yeah, lots of folks involved, lots of community folks involved. We want you to come out. Things start at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Okay.
And like I said, the silent auction it's a lot of fun. There's going to be sheets out. It's very simple. You write your name, your phone number, your bid. Then maybe your best friend there. Then you outbid them by $1. So it's a lot of fun.
And it's a good fundraiser for
Yes,
these guys.
it is.
And all the proceeds, again, are going to be going to help folks who have no insurance, no ability to be able to pay for these services, so they don't have to worry about this, that they can get these things taken care of and not even have to think twice about it. And we were talking earlier about some of the different services that Mountain Valley Hospice provides, and one of those that you wanted us to make sure we mention is bereavement services and what that entails.
Well, Susan Foster is our bereavement counselor, and she services both the Stewart and Martinsville offices. So anyone that would be served by the Stewart and Martinsville area would be able to get bereavement counseling for her. Our patients, they can actually have pre-bereavement because some of our patients have difficulty dealing with their impending death, and they could require some counseling. Susan can talk to them, and of course the families and caregivers could benefit from some counseling. The counseling is actually offered for 13 months after the patient passes. It doesn't mean that they would automatically stop the counseling if they wanted to continue. Susan would still talk to them. That is a free service. But it's also something that's provided to the community. So that means if someone in the community lost a family member to maybe it was a sudden motorcycle accident or a motor vehicle accident, anything that happened, if they're having difficulty in dealing with that, they could simply call the office at 403-4764, ask to speak to Susan, have Susan to give them a call, and she could set up something with them, and it is free of charge.
And that's a very important service to know that's available to the community, because sometimes when you pass away, you just don't, or a family member passes away, you just don't know how it's going to affect you.
Right.
And these services can certainly help folks get through that grieving process that's involved.
And another community service that we have, it's always the third Friday in June. Typically at DeHart Park, we have what's called a kids camp. So that means if there's any child that's suffered some kind of loss and they're having difficulty in dealing with that, does not have to be due to a hospice loss. It could be any kind of loss that they've had. They can go to this camp all day long. They can be there with children their own age, maybe a little older, maybe a little younger, and it helps them to learn how to deal with their own grief. A lot of people are under the misconception that you need to keep children away from death, keep children away from grief, but children can actually deal with it much better than what we give them credit for, and this actually helps them to see how other children cope with that.
Excellent services, excellent system there. And you also have pastors available that can work with families as well. Touch on that and how folks can get involved with that aspect.
Yep, 3 of our services, they're always on call 24/7. We always have a nurse, we always have a chaplain, we always have a social worker on call 24/7. So if there is some kind of a need for that, someone can reach out to them.
Great services, great services. Well, I hope this event is going to be a huge success for you guys. With the items that are going on here, I mean, what great gifts for you, for folks out there in the community to be able to give to family members, say for Christmas, or maybe you're just a collector yourself and you want a memorabilia item from a well-known celebrity in some way. Great stuff here. Lots of local gifts that are going to be available as well, from anything from food to different services that different folks here in the community provide. So it's just a great way for the community to get together as a whole.
We've got lots of spa packages from Village Spa, different
Studio 220.
Yeah, Studio 220.
Luxury nails.
Luxury nails. So we got a lot of pamper stuff for the ladies, so that'd be a good gift for the ladies for the holidays. As Kim and I would go around collecting stuff, and people would bring stuff to the office, and not just me and Kim, other people in our team, we would sit there and go, oh, I'm bidding on that, I'm bidding on that. So it's going to be some office rivalry going around too. And I know Kim just had a birthday, and her comment was, I'm saving all my birthday money. So we may all leave broke, but we're going to have fun and we're going to help raise money. We also had to purchase our tickets. So
we did.
You know, we support Mountain Valley just like the community.
And I have to say, the very first ticket sold, was to my daughter, who was 12 years old, Haley. She met me at the door, and she said, "Here's my $20. This does mean that I get to go too, right? And I can bid on I can bid on stuff too, right?"
Right.
I said, "Yes." So
Oh, she's gonna break your bank. Be careful.
her bank.
She's probably worth more than we are, right?
She paid for that ticket herself. That
Good
was
for
her
her.
$20.
Good for her. I love it. All right. Well, again, this event is going on tomorrow night at Piedmont Arts. Advance tickets are $20, so if you can get one before tomorrow night's event, you'll be in the drawing for a $100 giveaway. If you do wait and get them at the door, it's $25 at the door. They only have so many left, but that doesn't mean you can't get one. So call them. I believe Doug's had the number on the screen there, but if you call them 403-4764, they can get you hooked up with a ticket pretty darn quickly. So, but come out and support these folks. It's going to be a great event, and it's raising money for a very worthy cause and situation. What these guys do is incredible work. Anyone who's ever used these folks for any of their services, they know what a great job these guys do and provide. So please help support them. Again, that's tomorrow night at Piedmont Arts at 6 p.m. And they would love to have you there. Ladies, thanks all of you for being here this evening. We certainly appreciate it as always. And good luck on this event tomorrow night. Hope it goes well.
And please keep in mind that we're always looking for volunteers, and you can contact our office, and we'll get Abraham to give you a call back. Our number is 403-4764, and the Stewart office is 694-4416.
There you go. All right, folks. Our pet of the week this week is Rodney, a dog that's available at the SPCA. Everybody awes with that one. It's a cute dog. That dog, along with many other cats and dogs, are available at the SPCA for adoption out on Joseph Martin Highway. If you do happen to go out there, please take some paper towels, old newspapers, anything you've got along those lines. They love those supplies and are always in need of those supplies at the SPCA. But while you're there, take an animal home, give it a great place, give it lots of love, and it'll love you back just as much. As always, thanks for tuning in here to BTW 21 for all the great local programming. There is more coming your way. In the meantime, all of you out there, take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Hi, I'm Rodney Billings with your Neighborhood Network, inviting you and your family to come by BTW 21 at 2670 Virginia Avenue for Family Fun Night.
The Community Fellowship is partnered with BTW once again for the Fall Family Fun Night that we're having on October the 31st. We're going to have free hot dogs and popcorn and candy, as well as a cruise-in. Come be a part of it.
So come on by the Neighborhood Network for Family Fun Night, October the 31st from 6 until 9. Special thanks to all of our gold sponsors.
For Memorial Hospital of Martinsville and Henry County, hometown means commitment to our community. It can be seen in our mission to deliver high-quality care close to home, experienced through new services and cutting-edge technology, and felt in the dedication of our doctors and staff to their neighbors and friends. Memorial Hospital of Martinsville and Henry County. Hometown healthcare builds a healthy community.
Hearing healthcare has changed forever. Life as you know it will never be the same. An all-new approach will let you hear 30% better in difficult environments with all-new patented technologies working in harmony with your brain. This new technology has created less effort, more recall, and a better ability to understand in difficult environments. This truly changes everything. Call us today for more information on these new technologies. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is growing fast with a new location now open in Martinsville. Come in today and we'll give you up to $4,000 more for your trade. Plus, get 2 years complimentary maintenance with every vehicle purchase. With our guaranteed credit approval, you could be driving a new car today during the summer clearance event. These offers, this opportunity will end without notice. So get here fast. The all-new Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Martinsville, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road, or visit theblueridgeway.com.
Hey guys, it's Ashley and Travis here again at Everything Outdoors to remind you that fall is right around the corner. Now's the time to schedule your appointment for lawn seating and aerating. Fall is also prime time to plant your trees and shrubs. Less time watering means more time out there enjoying those cooler days. Does your lawn need a little makeover, but you're not sure where to start? Take some photos and bring them down. Let us help you design the landscape that not only looks beautiful, but will work well with your space. Here at the nursery, Mom's pansies and fall vegetables are growing and will be ready just in time as the summer winds down. Call or stop by and see us at Everything Outdoors.